last year, man. It's been a long time. You know, it's been about, I would want to say about a month. And so, since I last, you know, gave you guys any kind of content and everything, just let you know I'm alive, all is well, everything's been good. Just, you know, in the real world, just been busy with work and just moving to a whole new location, a whole new spot and stuff like that. And to kind of build, you can say, like my own studio kind of esque that I got going on right now. I'm in like the first few stages of it, so, you know, bear with me. But hopefully in time you'll start to see the transition now that I have a little bit more space, a little bit more, you know, freedom in like soundproof, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I came back with this one because it was crazy, it was convenient, because I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do as like a little mini hiatus, what I've been up to and stuff like that. I will say, just been working on like a few side projects. Some have been kind of like a scrap and revamp and so forth, and it's a process too, just trying to get everything on a timely schedule. But I figured I had to jump into this, so just bear with me. It's kind of me getting back into the rhythm of things. I wanted to jump into this one in particular because for most of us, we know the anime, we've seen the anime, and I felt like seeing it like early this morning, I had to give my take on it, my thoughts on it. So without no further ado, this is pretty much my thoughts and views of the Bleach thousand year war.
石田雨竜、私はこの者を我が後継者に指名する。あいつ何なんだよ。誰か説明してくれよ。
別にくったらない。
こんな戦い美味しくもなんともない。
僕は全てと決別してここに来た。
残白ともろとも希望を叩き折り、死神どもの身に心に真の敗北を刻み込ませる。
情けないの。千年もの平和が死神たちを弱くした。奴らは必ずまた来る。遠くない未来にな。希望に満ちた温かなうたた寝のごとき戦いはここで終わる。
俺たち相性が良さそうじゃねえか。随分だよ。
命がっての勝つ側がするもんなの。
私のこと頼ってくる隊長かわいい。
無茶させんじゃねえ。
共に生きた者とは共に死す。
3度目の回答をいたすんだ。
聞いていたより随分と文明的だな。
我が輩はいつだって本気だ。
非常識なことは嫌いじゃない。
あんたらそれでも致命的だってことだぞ。お前らの常識もこの状況もみんなまとめてひっくり返したるわ。挽回。
この戦いに踏み入る前に命はとうに置いてきた。こんなもんにやられやがったのか、あのバカ。
そうでしょ。助けてあげる。僕たちバンビちゃんがいないと寂しいもん。
君はとびきりの茶を入れて待ちとするよ。あいつは本当の死神になったんじゃ。死神を踏み越えた本当の死神にの。
この戦いが始まってからずっと考えてたんだ。死神とクイーンシーの戦いだってんなら俺と石田は
運命をたどる心はきっと引き絞られた弓矢に似ている。
Alright, so yeah, that was Bleach Thousand-Year Blood War. My fault if I had said Thousand-Year War before, because I had just literally seen this, so bear with me. I'm kind of just winging this on the seat of my pants. My whole thing is, listen, I know like most of us, or some of us who didn't know, Bleach was really popular in the early 2000s. I used to, like few people, I used to watch it on Adult Swim. And it was just like a cool concept, you know, Soul Reaper, dude, pretty much hunting down, you could say unbound light souls to, you know, send them into the other realm once they make peace and stuff like that. But I also just like the internal stuff of it, you know, from a lot of the, I forget what they're called, Soul Reapers have classes and just different whole fractions and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool in a world where like the dead, you know, when we think dead, for me, it's like, all right, this is what goes on in like, AKA Otherworld, but it's like so much heavily involved with just the mortal realm and the Reaper realm, so to speak, with just other fractions, you know, the Quincy's and stuff like that, so to speak. It's been a long time, so I really, and I had told my boy Nightwing this, I'm definitely gonna get back into Bleach because I stopped at a certain point, definitely when it was, you know, like it was already out. I remember it was already out. I think I seen the last episode where Ichigo was, I believe, fighting Aizen, and I think he had this whole new form. So that was like the last time I truly stopped watching it because there's just a whole lot of filler, let's be honest, and I felt like I'm like, I was I'm gonna get back to it, but I never did, you know, and it sucked. So to see that they finally dropped the 1,000 Year Blood War is cool because it's been talked about for a lot of time, for quite a while. I know a lot of people were saying that it's something that for most people we've been anticipating, we've been waiting for, and I think that it's just one of those things where I'm glad that we have it. I'm glad that it's here. I'm glad that I'm able to talk about it, and I'm glad that I'm able to really just give you guys my opinion on it because, like many others, you know, Bleach was pretty much on a hiatus, and I know that ending had a lot of people feeling some type of way. It had a lot of people feeling a little bit more like, hey, we at least want some kind of closure. And to finally see this being done, you know, Tete Kubo, if I'm not mistaken, you know, I guess made it happen. You know, I don't know too much of the politics behind it and the whole journalism and stuff like that, but he made it happen. We're getting it. I'm gonna watch it sub or dub. I'm definitely gonna get back and watch the original Bleach, probably a few movies, because there's like a few movies that were pretty cool too. You know, most of the movies I saw were on Netflix. I don't know if Netflix still has it at the time, so if Netflix does and you guys want to have an idea of what Bleach is, go ahead and check it out on Netflix. But, you know, I know some of the movies were really good. It's great, it's a showman, so, you know, I think, you know, you can't really go too wrong with something that's going to be pretty popular, especially on the West. You know, so I know for me, it's going to be crazy. Because it kind of motivated me to go back into like digging in those so-called crates to just sit there and watch, you know, just to really sit there and see. Now, during the recording of this video, right, I don't know if it's already subbed and dubbed or if it's subbed, but I just seen it a few hours ago. I believe IGN or like another YouTuber, a YouTube channel had posted it, and I saw it on my feed, so I was like, oh shit, is this really gonna happen? And stuff like that. So I don't know if there's already if there's already a dubbed version, but I just seen it in sub. And it seemed like to me it was coming out soon. I just can't really pinpoint the date. If you guys know, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. But I think it's gonna be cool. I really like the animation. You can definitely tell like they've really stepped up the budget in this one. I think also just with character design, some of it getting repolished, as you can see. The effects look really good. I believe, like, in what we see, it's gonna be more dark toned. I think they're going in a dark tone page. And when you see Bleach, the anime series, it was a little bit like the animation was very like lighthearted. I think this is more of a set in a dark tone, more dark, more warlike, so to speak. I guess it is like a 1,000 Year War. And I know in the manga it's like a really big thing. They've been really hoping to kind of get that off. And it's cool. So, you know, I kind of figured, you know, it's worth the anticipation. It's been a long time. I think Bleach, just like many other great animes, are gonna get kind of like that new anime buff. So it's good to see. I think it's stuff that's cool to see. You know, we got, you know, Inuyasha, I believe, came back with his type of continuation with his daughter. I know a lot of us, like myself, are waiting for the next continuation of Dragon Ball Super right before they get into Z. So I think it's just really cool that Bleach is, you know, one of those animes that's coming back with like a newer arc and newer animation and stuff like that, and trying to have people, you know, kind of just appreciate the anime, you know, and kind of just take them back and what made the anime so great and why it left on a hiatus the way it did. I think personally for me, I am currently, if they're doing all these animes, I'm just saying, if they're doing all these animes, what they could do is maybe you know, since they're kind of bringing back certain animes, right? You know, what they could do is they could give us maybe, and this is just me, but like a Yu-Gi-Oh continuation, like after Yami defeated lost to Yugi, like what would it be like with just Yugi, because we all know he grows into Yami, whatever the case may be, but I would love to see like a continuation, like a little bit after GX, right before 5Ds, because I guess those timelines were the same, like universe or whatever. So I think it would be cool to kind of have a continuation like that. But right now, I'll take Bleach for what it is. I'm happy for it. I'm excited. I'm thrilled about it. I'm pretty sure probably later on, later down the road, or maybe later on today or next week, or maybe during some time when everyone has free time, I definitely want to give my further takes on it with other individuals, just to have a nice conversation going. Probably bring in my boy Hellboy and my other homeboy Nightwing, just because we grew up on it. Maybe bring my homeboy Ace, hear his take on it too as well, because like for most of us, we did grow up watching Bleach. We did really appreciate Bleach a lot, so I think it's cool for them to finally come back after a long year hiatus to give us a 1,000-year blood war. So yeah, man, just stay tuned to see what's gonna happen, when it's gonna drop. Hopefully it'll be soon, and hopefully everyone will definitely be watching Bleach 1,000-year blood war when it airs, whether it's sub or dub. I think everyone should speak their opinion on it to see if it's worth getting. And hopefully maybe one day, if it does that good, we might get a Yu Hakusho continuation or remake. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Bleach 1,000-year blood war, movie or anime. If you guys greatly love the content I'm putting out, please hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. It also helps out grow the channel. If you guys are also into video games or stuff like that, you can check out my other channel, which is Blue Saber. It used to be called Class Master, but I changed the Blue Saber for various reasons that I think maybe down the line I will talk about, because it's kind of like ironic. But that's pretty much my gaming channel. You can catch me interacting most likely with just anybody who comes on the live. I'll have some of my partners and comrades, Luke, Red Demon, and Gamertag Hellboy, and maybe time to time a good friend of mine, Branch. So you can definitely catch me playing a few video games and just, shooting the shit with a few friends and having a good time over there. So don't be afraid to also hit the like button and subscribe to that channel as well. But until the next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, be safe out there. Peace.